Week 2, the chaos has begun. Real quick before we get started, it was a very eventful and busy weekend and week. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put together my week 2 recap and my week 3 predictions all together in one video. However, because of this, my prediction segment is going to be cut down quite a bit, basically to be presented as the 2-minute drill format. Miami, it's been fun, but the same problems from last season are still there. Plus, 2 with 12 concussions is hurt once again, and if you slept on the Bills, wake up. Okay, so Baltimore is a good team, but good teams don't blow a fourth quarter lead to a team like the Raiders. Props to their second half defense, just early season madness. Exactly how I figured. The Chargers just straight up bullied the Panthers all game, so much so to the point where Bryce Young gets benched. Sick to my fucking stomach. Maybe I underrated the Saints or overrated Dallas and especially their defense. Quality win for the Saints and a second consecutive blowout against the Cowboys at home. It's fair to say that I may have underestimated the Bucks. I wanted to see them follow up week 1 with a statement game. Lions clock management concerns me, but it's probably more early season madness. This Colts team has me lost. What kind of team are they? I figured since the Packers don't have Love, the Colts could take advantage. Well, more early. Okay, I'm starting to notice a pattern. What the hell was that? Cleveland's defense bounced back big time, while Deshaun did just enough on offense to win. But for the Jags, Dougie PC is boiling. Sam fucking Darnold. I wasn't really familiar with your game. Vikings defense also looks legit. Niners are starting to slowly lose the Avengers. The Pats winning would have been so funny, but as close as they kept this one, I'm kind of seeing what their defense is cooking. All in all, Seattle looks mostly comfortable all around, minus in the RB room. Titans lose 17-24. Stop me if you've heard this one before. The game went as expected. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers' first win as a Jet, and honestly, the Titans really just fucked themselves down to 0-2. 7 field goals versus 3 touchdowns. This was a perversion of the game. Congrats to Jaden Daniels on his first NFL win. The Giants are still awful, but they usually play Washington very well. Arizona, you have my attention. A healthy Kyler is cooking. Offense has looked good for the second week in a row, and the Rams are just devastated with injuries. Disgusting. Another ugly Steelers win. Defense still has only given up 16 points in 2 weeks. Broncos, we knew it was going to be a rough season, but god damn is it painful to watch. Nothing wrong with the late flag other than just being a disappointment. Since he came out better than expected and actually had a chance to win, even without Higgins. We'll see this game in January. Is the Texans offense kind of spotty, or is the Bears defense elite? Well, 2 things can be true. Houston's offense did just enough to win, and Caleb and the Bears offense are still trying to put it together. Kirk, Cousins, primetime, clutch. I can't even blame the early season madness. Philly just came out how they did the last 9 games, and this time they paid for it. What a choke. Jets win. The offense seems to be rolling, and once they get ahead, it'll be hard for the Pats to keep up. Giants still look bad and are also down their kicker. Browns look good against the Jags, so give me Cleveland. Neither team looks good, but the Colts are even more suspect, so give me the Bears winning off the back of their defense. Not gonna lie, the Vikings look interesting, and Houston's been kind of shaky to start, but I'm still gonna take the Texans to sneak one out. Eagles defense is still very bad, and Derek Carr and the Saints offense is clicking right now. Give me New Orleans to win this one at home. Battle of the mid 2-0 teams. Both defenses have looked phenomenal so far, but if it comes down to what offense needs to put up points, I'm gonna trust the Chargers to score more than Pittsburgh. Not even a discussion. Bucks by manslaughter. Malik Willis revenge game. The Titans defense has kept them in every game, but if Will Levis can minimize turnovers, I can see Tennessee sneaking this game out at home. Give me the backup boosted Panthers with Andy Dalton to shock the Raiders. This game will definitely be close, but I feel like a change at QB will get the Panthers rolling. Seattle might be iffy, but I have no doubt they can beat this Dolphins team with no Tua. DK and Jalen finna fight on every snap. Not gonna lie, I am gonna pick the Cardinals at home to beat the Lions in my biggest upset of the week. Cardinals have looked good so far this year, and Jared Goff and this Detroit offense has been hit or miss. Oh man. So the Cowboys need to bounce back after their disastrous home opener, but it's gonna be hard with a Ravens team that's 0-2 with their backs against the wall. Sadly, I gotta go with Baltimore to get their first win on the year. Both teams are beat to hell, but even with all ICU rosters, Shanahan has always had the upper hand on McVay, so I'll take the 49ers. So I'm not sure what to think of this Falcons team, but I do know that the Chiefs haven't won pretty, but still found ways to win. I expect Atlanta to make it interesting, but give me KC to win this one. Trevor Lawrence has never lost to the Bills. Crazy. That streak ends this week because the Jags are absolutely struggling to say the least, and Buffalo is dangerous. Yikes. I feel like it's pretty obvious by now that the Bengals need a win. However, this Washington squad isn't exactly a pushover. I could see Jaden Daniels having a breakout game, but I'm rolling with Cincy to get in the win column. And with that, those are my week 3 predictions. Let me know if there's anything you disagree with me on. And once again, I can't wait to see how wrong I am. Be sure to like and subscribe for more, and tune into the next one.